Emmanuel Macron has vowed to punish EU member states with fines if they refuse to open their floodgates to a surge of migrants. The French president is attempting to push through financial sanctions for the bloc's 28 nations if they fail to take in a flurry of refugees that have proven asylum status, in a move that has fanned the flames of the Brussels immigration crisis. He said, "I am for myself in favor of mechanisms that indeed take this into account. You can't have countries that massively benefit from the solidarity of the European Union and that massively voice their national selfishness when it comes to migrant issues." It is believed his selfishness references a direct attack on Hungary, Poland, Slovakia and the Czech Republic, nations which have joined forces and blocked Germany's proposal to ship immigrants back to countries they originally registered for asylum in. Though the exact amount of the penalty Mr. Macron is probing is unknown, he has suggested deductions be made from each nation's EU funding should they not take in a certain number of immigrants. Mr. Macron made the comments after a meeting with the new Spanish Prime Minister, Pedro Sanchez, with both leaders giving the nod to the erection of additional detention centers away from the source of refugee flows for the review of a bulging pile of asylum seekers' applications at the cost of the EU. Mr. Macron added, "What we're proposing is to have Europe-funded detention centers in the closest and safest country, and from these European detention centers, teams should take the people who did not win asylum status back to the country they came from." The immigration proposal came after Angela Merkel's coalition counterpart Horst Seehofer called on a crackdown in Germany's control over its borders and threatened to pull out of his party's agreement with the Chancellor if she kept borders open. An emergency summit has been called by EU leaders in an attempt to help strike a deal between warring Ms. Merkel and Mr. Seehofer, though Hungary, Slovakia, Poland and the Czech Republic have announced plans to boycott it.